Daily Dad Diaries, day 452, and I went to Kaitahi in Porirua for Wellington on a plate.
So it's actually by complete coincidence that I just happened to be in the Wellington area for this event, and if you don't know anything about it, it apparently happens like every August, almost like every single hospitality place in the greater Wellington region creates a burger, and there's like this whole competition going on, and there's lots of weird and wacky burgers that you can try. So I was out with my sister and her fiance, and they had sort of studied and found a few different burgers that we could get from this one location. And of course, we weren't just going to get one burger each. Oh, no.
My sister and her fiance usually do this thing where they order 2 different burgers and they chop them in half, and then they get to try 2 different burgers. Of course, there were 3 of us here, so we just thought, let's just chop them into quarters, and then we can figure out what to do with the 4th piece later. First off, I tried the Spilling the Beans from the Panhead Bar, which is a 12-hour slow-cooked brisket with a coffee barbecue sauce. It had some sweetness from the pear, but a crunchiness from the slaw, and overall, it was a solid burger, but it didn't blow my mind. Next up, we tried the Tell Your Friends from Meltdown Burger. This is a burger that has a Japanese curry mac and cheese in the middle of it. The smash patty was phenomenal, and the mac and cheese was actually quite strong, and it was quite interesting, but overall it just kind of felt a bit one-dimensional. The mac and cheese overpowered everything else, but I still enjoyed it more than the last burger I tried. Try not to get it in your beard. And then following that, we had the lagan. This is effectively what you take when you get all the ingredients in a pho and then put them into a burger. This was phenomenal because you had the strong beef bone flavour coming through, all the spices of a Vietnamese dish. It was a flavour bomb, and it would have been my favourite, except we then tried one more. What's a meal without dessert? And in this case, a dessert burger. This one was from the Dessert Cafe. It had a hard shell bun, a patty made of ice cream, and it was so sweet. Harsh on the teeth if you've got sensitive teeth, but the flavour was just so good.
Now, every single one of these burgers was good. I think I must have had a power cut or something because every single device on the house just turned on. But if I had to rate them, I would rate them as follows. So, Spilling the Beans, I'd give that like a 6.5 maybe. It was a good burger. I did enjoy it. Solid. Just didn't impress me as much as the other ones. Next up, I would put the Meltdown, Tell Your Friends. Loved the flavour of the Japanese curry mac and cheese. It just overall was a bit one-dimensional because it overpowered everything else. So that would get like a 7.5 maybe. Following that, I would have the lagan, the pho burger. Loved it so much. So much flavour and texture packed into one burger. I'd give that like an 8.5. And then following that, I would put the dessert burger is actually my favourite. The only downside to this one would be that firstly, I could not eat a whole burger. It's so sweet. I only had a quarter of it, fortunately. And it's kind of hard to eat the ice cream if you've got sensitive teeth. But otherwise, the flavour was so well balanced. You had the crunch of these like caramel chips, and the ice cream was subtle, and then you had the jam and the bun. Oh, everything about it, so good. And if you're wondering what we did with the leftover burger quarters, we just kind of shared them out with each other. No food went to waste. But when my sister picked me up, she also surprised me with this. It's a picture frame. It has 3 pictures in it. I'm not going to show you the pictures because it's me and her, but there is something I do want to show you.
It says, "I'm getting married. Will you be my man of honour?"
It took me so by surprise, and I'm so honoured and so excited. I don't really know what it entails, but we'll figure that out as we go. It's still like 2 years away. Plenty of time to sort that out. For now, Wellington on a plate. What a phenomenal idea. Maybe I should come back here like every August, Not to see my family, but to try the burgers. And I will catch you on the flip side.